It's a perfect situation.
Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my May tour of my garden. The little greenhouse where I've been doing all my seedlings on those shelving units. I've now planted a lot out and moved some around so I can plant up in here. So I have on strings here a melon, and I have one the other side. I've got about 6 aubergine eggplants. There's a cucumber on a stick there, and this stick is so I can make a contraption when it grows bigger. So I'll put it there now so I won't accidentally use it. There's peppers, sweet peppers, all along the bottom and all in these pots across the top. So I'm doubling my space. But you can also see at the front of the house, I have, well, front of the greenhouse, I have put some Turk's turbans winter squash in, because they will get the sun most of the day. They will be small enough. I've just seen some bindweed come through on there, I need to get it, but they'll get the sun most of the day. They won't grow tall to shade out these peppers that are in here, but they'll have a lot of ground, as you can see, to sprawl along. We're going to put some stones down there like I have in my paths in my main growing space. These outdoor peas are still here flowering. I have put lettuces along the bottom and they're nearly ready to start cropping. In these two palette colours I have sweet corn and some climbing beans. I've also got a couple of vegetable squash in there. See how that helps. In this other palette colour I've got cauliflower. I think there's 1, 2, 3 cauliflower and 3 broccoli or cabbage. I had a little mishap with the labels, and I put 6 down here, and I think these are all cabbage or cauliflower. No, they're cauliflower or broccoli, or possibly cabbage, we'll see. I have now got 5 courgette plants, courgette zucchini. I've planted up a total of 8 of these buckets, 30-litre pots, with 3 summer squash patty pan variety, 3 green courgette zucchinis and 2 yellow courgette zucchinis. And I've mixed the labels up so I don't know which is which until it starts fruiting. The Hurst green shaft peas that I am growing just for seed for next year, they are here and they're flowering away. I've even got some pods starting on them. My Jerusalem artichokes that I put in here are doing strong, and there is cabbage, broccoli, whatever. It's been munched quite a bit, so I'm going to have to see what I can sort out on that. I've got some spare tomato plants down there. They're not the outdoor variety, but I'm trying them. And my chives are doing well. The strawberries I've got on here, we've got greens. Oops. Don't know if you can make these out. Green little strawberries. So they'll be bulking up and readying up and I can eat them. Not sure how long that will take, but my potatoes, Charlotte variety, second early, they're going strong. The first earlies, the first 3 here, because there's a total of 8 of the 30-litre pots and 3 of the 10-litre pots. The 10-litre pots have got the store-bought garlic in. I've moved them and the 3 30-litre pots of first earlies that were started in the greenhouse. I've moved them here because I'll be harvesting them sometime in June, so they'll be easy for me to get. Behind them, my brown beans are flowering lovely. Also the first earlies that I got cheap, they're growing strong. These are some yellow onions I got from sets and they're doing really well. My own onions from seed, not too brilliant. You can tell the difference from the sets to the ones started as seeds because the sets have only got 1 each, whereas the ones from seed are multi-sown. These are my 2 pots of main crop potatoes, and in there there's some main crop potatoes. They're not doing too well, they're in soil, whereas these are in compost. These are the 3 30 litres that I told you. I've got a total of 8 squash, summer squash. 3 are here and 5 are up the top that I've just shown you. The rhubarb, yes, it's got bird poo on the leaves, but that's fine because we don't eat the leaves. And it's on there because they perch in my apple tree and poo. But the apple tree, as yet, it's just finished flowering, so as yet I haven't got any fruit on it. My red currant bush is bushing out since I gave it a good haircut, but we'll see if I get anything off it this year. I've been keeping up with bindweed removal, but it's just never ending. I'm doing half an hour a day and it's never ending. This is my medium greenhouse. It's still full of peas and more peas, and they are looking like they're gonna, there's some that look like I could harvest now, like this one and that one. They're more or less fat enough, so I might come through here today or tomorrow and harvest the ones that are good enough to harvest now. Those lettuce I planted down it, they're doing brilliant, but peas, more peas. And when they come out, these tomatoes I have here will be going in, and there's marigolds to go in between the tomatoes. And that's my medium-sized greenhouse. My larger greenhouse has still got lettuces that survived, and I've been harvesting them just by pulling off the outer leaves. Down, twist, off, and there's a leaf. I've got a cucumber there, and there's some dwarf beans, and yes, boundaries has come through. This is how much it grows. I've got celery down the front, and I have another melon plant there. Never grown melons before, but we'll see. I've got all my seedlings on here, and they'll be going in different places, and they are different varieties of things. These are multi-sown leeks that were sown in small module trays, only a little bit, and then they were planted up into these larger module trays. Then I'll be planting them up into 7cm pots, and then praying them out, hopefully. But down here I have already got some tomatoes in. They are variety Tigerella, and there's some nasturtiums around them. And as yet, the slugs don't seem to have found the nasturtiums because they like eating them. They're not too keen on tomatoes though. But that's the big greenhouse. So this is my garden at the end of May. It's about 10:30 on Sunday. I think it's the 28th of May, something like that. But yay! I should get some harvests. I don't know how much. Bye!
It's a